I was the industrial engineering manager at a ceramic tile plant in Western New York. Now, the tiles we made had color going all the way through them, and typically we would make 1 inch by 1 inch, 2 inch by 2 inch, or 1 inch by 2 inch tiles. But we had a special department called the mosaic department, and if you wanted a specific design, they cut those tiles by hand and pieced them together so that you could have anything you wanted. So very often they made special designs for various companies and chains around the area. And this was a very slow process. It was done by hand. It was very tedious. There were many people in this department. But we heard about a technology called water jet cutting. And it was in use in our parent company, Armstrong World Industries, in one of their flooring plants and one of their ceilings plants. It seemed to me that if we could speed up the cut of the tiles, we could make these patterns for special customers much more efficiently and quickly. So I arranged a visit with a diverse team. We had some hourly folks and some salary folks. We loaded up a van and we hit the road. Now at the vinyl flooring plant, we met with a project engineer that showed us how they were taking sheets of vinyl flooring and using the water jet cutter to cut little strips out so that they could make sample kits for various customers. Now, this led the team to believe that special training was necessary to program the water jet cutter and that we would need higher pay for the operators. As an industrial engineer, I was hoping that that wasn't the case. Then we took a trip to Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania, which was a ceiling tile plant, where an hourly operator showed us how easy it was to program special cuts in ceiling tiles. And they were making designs in the face of those tiles for things such as hospitals or schools. Now, she told us about this, but the team was not convinced, and they were ready to leave, get back on the road, ready to set up employment that was going to cost us a lot. And before they left, I asked the operator to give us some basic training. Could you show us how hard or easy it is to program cuts into the ceiling tiles? So 2 or 3 of our folks volunteered, and in less than an hour, they were cutting simple designs in ceiling tiles. So they realized that, hey, this is very trainable and any of our folks could do this. And this would give us the flexibility to make these ceramic tile patterns with almost anybody in the plant. Therefore, they knew that it was a better idea to keep it at a reasonable pay rate and just give people the opportunity to bid for those jobs. So we bought the equipment and now had the flexibility to produce any pattern that anybody wanted in a much shorter lead time. And therefore, not only did it cut our costs, but it expanded our market. And the big lesson of all of this is things look difficult until you try them. But once you try them, you realize that they aren't as complicated as they might seem.
I hope this story provided you with some inspiration to revisit your own processes. I have a lot more I'd like to share. Head over to pi-partners.com to learn how I can help. And check back from time to time for more Kaizen stories.